Hi guys, I wanted to hop on here today. I know a lot of times people reinforce the idea of not having enough time in their day, right? I'm out of time. Where did the time go? They're always making statements that speaks their time away. And that's what ends up happening. If they get up in the morning and they're saying, I don't have time, and they're racing out the door, and it's just, they're setting the tone for that day, right? That's what's going to end up manifesting. You're going to manifest the lack. So when someone says to them, hey, it says to you, you're out there sharing your business opportunity, and someone says, hey, I don't have the time, you can turn it on its ear and say, hey, I realize how that feels, but you know what? Let's look at it from a different perspective. Let's look at it from where you would have command of your time, and what can you do to position yourself to have command of your time. I know a lot of people out there, let's say they've got 2-3 jobs, right? So in that situation, you're going to experience that you don't have command of your time. So when you embrace something, you want to embrace where it's leveraged income, so that your time category gets replaced, it gets recovered, and you are able to step into that position of authority and that position of, hey, now I am sharing this business idea with people. And the way all of our time manifests, it's not going to be that traditional 9 to 5, and I'm programmed to think I've got 40 hours a week, when in actuality you have 168 hours a week instead of the 40, plus maybe, the 8 hours a night that you may be sleeping. Some of you maybe are only sleeping 6 hours a night, but there's still a surplus of time when you guys do the math. A lot of times there's an additional 40 hours a week still left. So there is the equivalent to a full-time job left in your time space, so to speak. And you have the ability to decide how that is occupied. It's empowering yourself and saying, how do I want this occupied, and how can I utilize it where I'm earning alongside people. And you're waking up, guys, and partners have come in. What a refreshing thing to say than rushing out the door saying, I don't have time. Instead, you're recovering what your sleep time. So you're earning in your sleep time because you've got partners on the other side of the world that are welcoming new partners. So really, that's the power. It's all the way you look at it. When someone comes to you with that objection, it's provide the solution and say, let's consider to leverage income together, and let's work hand in hand, or let's link arms, and let's decide how we can be earning in a more sensible capacity, instead of working the 2 or 3 jobs and totally draining your family of just your presence. You're creating an absence instead of creating a presence, and being present with your family, and doing something life-changing together. Anyway, I hope that this helps, guys. It's a great solution to that objection. When people, they're identifying, when they're saying that they don't have time, they're actually identifying that is the problem, and it's looking at it in a different way. Hope that this made your day, guys. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Take care.